with the Raven. We won the Super Bowl. Hey guys, it is Monday here on DailyGrace and there's no theme song for today, but yesterday the Super Bowl happened and the Ravens won. I, as you could guess, am a little bit of a Ravens fan. I'm a mix. I'm from South Jersey, so I'm a Ravens fan and an Eagles fan. I love birds. Think about it. I went on my Tumblr and asked you guys what did you want to talk about today, and so many of you wanted to talk about the Beyonce halftime show at the Super Bowl. I understand that a lot of you are not from the United States, but here in the United States we have this thing called the Super Bowl where two football teams that play American football, they do this and then they play each other. One team wins, huge spectacle, just spandex all around, and then there's usually a halftime show performed by one of or more than one treasure from the music industry, and this year it just so happened to be Beyonce. So let's break down this Beyonce halftime show, shall we? First of all, shadow of Beyonce, and then a flaming representative of her shadow behind her. Symbolism? Yeah, flaming boys love this bitch. She's 1 part Madonna, 1 part Shakira, and 7 parts milk chocolate. She might be the only woman Tyler Oakley has ever gotten an erection for. That ain't hard to do. Anyway, she gets up there and she's like, y'all thought I was lip syncing during the election? Oh, watch this. And then she sang really well and good. Then she was all like, y'all thought I just had a baby? Watch this. I'm wearing a leather bodysuit with a leather lace cutout skirt. And my butt, it looks great. So, suck on it, average Midwestern woman. Then she's singing and she's all like, you know what this halftime show could use? More me. And so all these video repeats of her come out and then she dances with herself. At one point the camera angles were aerial and underneath and in front and side that I couldn't tell who were the actual human backup dancers and what was technology. And that's the future! Then she gets done dancing by herself and she's all like, wait a minute, I can't do this by myself. Let's add some f***ing nostalgia to this halftime show. Boom! Up comes Kelly Rowland. Boom! Up comes Michelle from Destiny's Child. And they literally fly up from under the stage and land, and the looks on their faces are as if they just got transported from some dinner or event or house or bed that they were sleeping in to this performance, and they're like, what the f? Okay, I guess this is happening, let's do this. But Kelly Rowland instantly snaps into it. She's like, I need this, y'all. I hosted some weirdo fashion show on that network and it did not go well and I need this, so let me do it. But then Michelle's all like, I know my mic isn't even on, so I'm not even really trying, I'm just going through the motions. I found God like a year ago, so. And then Beyonce lets them sing different verses of Single Ladies, and guess what? You still can't hear them because their mics are turned down so low. I think the name of the audio guy that was working the NFL halftime show was Tina Knowles. Then Kelly and Michelle go somewhere, I don't know, they went back into whatever time-space continuum brought them there, and then Beyonce decides, I don't want to end this on a high note, I'm gonna end this on my ballad, Halo. Then she like kneels down close to the audience and people are like doing this in the audience trying to touch her knees, like, should I touch it? Her knees right here, should I touch it? I'm gonna touch it. Oh my god, I touched it. And then she ends the Super Bowl halftime show singing Halo. And that was it. And then she's a fucking class act and she thanks everyone for giving her the opportunity to be there. What a butt. Like, what a solid butt. Bye! Then mysteriously after the Beyonce halftime show and mysteriously after the Ravens run a kick into the field end zone, I'm learning, half the lights go out. It's like God came after the Beyonce show and just needed a second to get himself back together. And then Mrs. God was like, I'm not even mad.